Hi everybody. I am here basically to show you how to use this program called VowelCat. VowelCat is basically a program that listens to your voice and can map your vowels while you speak. As you can see, this red dot is flying everywhere while I'm speaking. It's working right now. So this is a real-time, immediate pronunciation feedback tool that I'm interested in working on. There's still some bugs with it, so it's not going to be a perfect example, but I want to at least show you what we're doing with it and how it works. So when you first open it, you get this big map basically with all these different vowels on it. This shape is supposed to be representative of the mouth. So this front high area is going to be right behind the teeth at the roof of the mouth. This is going to be down at the bottom. This is going to be the bottom and the back, the low back, and this is going to be the high back, okay? So this is where we produce our vowels in our mouth, and we call this the vowel quadrilateral. So right now I just want to focus on some of the American English vowels that we produce here in this region. I'm from Ohio, so I'm going to be working with the ones that I use. So all I'm going to do is pick up a vowel and just move it if I don't need it. So I'm just taking it off to the side. So I'm just going to move all of these ones out that I don't use, and I'll get to kind of at least show examples of the ones I do. Basically, what I want to do with this program today is show you how to create your own individualized vowel quadrilateral. Because of course we always see this vowel quadrilateral in textbooks and when we're talking about phonetics, but actually, you know, everyone produces sounds a little bit differently. We all have a little bit of a different anatomy, and we're going to do things differently. So I think it's really good when you're going to be working on your own pronunciation to not start with something like this, where, as you can see, my vowels are hitting very different areas than what this is actually showing. I can already tell now that most of my vowels are up here in the front, right, and a little bit lower. So already I know that these ones are going to be way off back here. So what we're going to do is just move the vowels around. I'm going to try to individually pronounce each vowel. Like I said, there are a few kinks, especially we've had some problems with higher pitch voices, so honestly it tends to work better with some lower voices, so typically males. But I'm going to see what I can do, and then I should have a functioning vowel quadrilateral individualized for me. So I'll start with the high back vowel, oo. So this is a sound like in boot, oo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, so already you can tell my ooh is way up here. It's more front and more low. This horseshoe-shaped vowel is a short vowel like we say in book or foot. So book, 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 book. All right, already we see it's much more forward and much more low. Now I'm going to pronounce this background vowel, O, O. Show. All right, we can see it somewhere right around here. This carrot-shaped symbol is a short sound that we make in words like but, or cut, but, cut, mud, rud. All right, I'm going to kind of guess on this one, bring it down around here. This back vowel is almost like a British really low back, open mouth, ah. So maybe in a word like bought, caught, right? So we're just going to move that forward and up a little bit. This one here is a very similar sound. We use this sound a lot in diphthongs, you know, when we're saying I or something like that. So I'll start with ah, ah. All right, so that's not too far off. This sound is the sound we make with bat, or cat, mad, right? So we're going to move that back just a little bit here. This capital E looking sound is the sound we make in words like bet, med, red, right? So that short eh sound. This capital I is another short vowel that we use in words like bid, mid, rid. Okay, so that looks like it's about right here. This one is another one that we use a lot in diphthongs if we're saying the word like a. So it's eh. It's registering a little bit more forward than I would think, but I'll go ahead and put it right about here. And then this one, like I said, these are some of the issues. Usually with those higher front vowels, it gets a little bit tricky. So this is that tense, long vowel we say with E. So week, meat, feed. All right. Has a really hard time with that one. So feed. Oh, looks like it's right about here. Okay. The last thing, so is this vowel that we call a schwa. Basically, this is an unstressed vowel that we use when we're not articulating any sounds in our mouth at all. So it's like when we say the word the, right? So it's a very relaxed, maybe I'll bring it down a little bit, right there. Okay, so as you can see, this vowel quadrilateral is very different from the first one we started out with. But also, as you can see, the red dot seems to be hitting places where my vowels actually are now, right? So it's a little bit more individualized for myself. You can see it's going in the same area that I actually placed the vowels. And there's nothing wrong with this vowel quadrilateral, right? This is just individualized. All of the vowels in comparison to each other are in the right place for me to be producing an American English accent, which, of course, as you can hear me, I am. So, and if I want to be more specific, I guess I would say a Midwestern American accent. But yeah, so this is kind of my first introduction into how to use VowelCat. There's a lot of other things to do with it. We're still working out some of the bugs and trying to figure out, how to make it a little more consistent with the reading of the vowels, especially with higher pitch voices. So this is just an introduction, but we hope to be working on it and getting a lot more activities out there for you to try with it. So thank you for watching.